everyone, we're here at the Wired Monk and I have with me three very talented musicians and they're part of the band Nomadic Nation. How are you guys feeling tonight?
Awesome, feeling great.
Good. So maybe introduce yourselves first and tell us where you go to school.
My name's Chris Newton and I go to school at Fraser Heights Secondary.
I'm Duncan Lee and I go to Faber Park Secondary.
And I'm Raymond Schneider, and I don't really go to school. I'm homeschooled. Hi.
So you guys are all high school kids,
Yeah.
and you've started this band. What inspired you to start this band?
Well, I've been playing music for a very long time, and I've been, how do I say this? Well, I was in my mother's womb while she was playing with her band, so I guess it's kind of hereditary. So.
Yeah. It's definitely embedded
in
your genetics.
Yeah, definitely.
What kind of music do you guys play?
A heavy alternative rock, but it's always something different. The more people I show them the music to, the more they can't tell me what genre it is. So we just classify it as alternative.
I was trying when I saw you.
Yeah, I think because since we're doing this acoustic show, it's kind of more soft rock. Yeah.
And do you guys write your own music?
Yes, very much so. Very, very much.
So what inspires you, like on a day-to-day basis? You know, is it the pretty trees, or is it something that, emotionally that inspires you to write your songs?
Well, for me personally, it's different between all of us, obviously, but between me, it's really just living. I enjoy life, just everything in it, really, and that's what inspires me. I take every little bit of what I enjoy in my life and I put in my music.
And all of you guys don't go to the same school, and I heard someone say one of you was found on Craigslist. Which
That would be him.
Yeah. So how did you guys all come together?
Well, it's really odd because he messaged me on Facebook and he's like, "Hey, I heard you're looking for a drummer," and I was like, "I don't know you," but yeah, no. I started chatting with him, and then he came over to my house, started jamming, and I found him on Craigslist. Really odd. So yeah, it kind of formed over time.
More story behind that. I was originally on Craigslist, and he called me about a side project he was doing, but that never really happened. And then he just sort of gave me a call after we met and stuff, after doing the first thing for the side project, and never really turned down. So here I am now. So it's not like I was found directly on Craigslist. Wow.
It's a good story. So you guys have been playing since January. How long have you guys been together as friends? Because I know you guys didn't know each other, and then coming together, all these strangers, it's kind of hard to kind of mesh that.
Well, it was a pretty instantaneous click. You asked how we write our songs, and it kind of just happens. We'll start jamming together, and then something will sound good, something will sound good, and we all accent each other amazingly well. I've played in many bands, and I've never had the opportunity to be with people that just click. Have not very much in common, don't really look anything like each other, and from very different backgrounds, and yet it just clicks. And so
I especially don't look like I belong.
That's what's cool, though. You guys don't look like you're from the same groups or anything, and that's what really looks cool. And you said that we all kind of jam and something just comes together. I've seen so many interviews and musicians say we were all just kind of sitting around, and this amazing tune, this hit came to our minds just like that. And I'm sure it happens. You guys are all creative individuals, but you must have some inspirations. Who are your inspirations?
Well, not necessarily who is my inspiration, but what I'm inspired by. It's just mostly when I turn the TV and I go to Much, and I see a bunch of pop and rap, and it breaks my heart, honestly. So really, I just try to make a difference in the music industry because it's so really hard to make it in there. But yeah, most of the genres that my friends and people in my school listen to is rap. So I really want to make a difference in that.
So you want to change that, but there must be, you know, some artists that inspire you, that have inspired you to become a musician.
Well, the thing is, we don't really belong, as said. Neither does our real music influences. Like Duncan here, he's more classical rock, I'd say. Chris, he's more like a jazz sort of area, and me, I'm from like 90s grunge sort of thing. And it's also, so for me, I don't really think much about the artists. I guess I don't really have any inspiration from anyone else. It's all myself. Not to sound selfish.
No.
If that helps. I grew up listening to Jeff Buckley, Queen, and Led Zeppelin, all on the same CDs, playing over and over and over again. And I fell in love with three very, very different genres of music. And I then threw myself into jazz. And but those three are the main people that have inspired me to just play.
No, that's great. That's great that you guys have made time and you're performing at venues like this. But you guys are in high school, so I know there's projects, there's tests to study for, there's other obligations. So how do you guys kind of manage your time?
I don't do my homework. No, I just mostly write songs and don't do my homework.
Inspirational words for you. Don't do your homework. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
She wasn't kidding.
Homeschool.
So you kind of have to do your homework, right? Because you're homeschooled.
Well, when I wake up.
It's not like, oh no, I'll do it when I get home. You kind of are at home.
Yeah. Well, all I gotta say, wake up late at night. Yeah, wake up late in the night, go to sleep early in the morning.
Do you guys want to pursue music as careers?
Absolutely.
How do you plan to do that?
Well, I'm taking a really weird route. I want to go get my law degree first off, so that because I grew up managing, I managed my sister's band, I managed a few other bands around that, and I work with an Outfront Me music company, one of their ex-employees on the side. And so I've been able to realize what it takes to be a manager, and I've been really good at it. But in order to play music and to do something you love, even if you're the best musician in the world, it's still not enough money to help you fund your life, to help you do what you want to do. So with having a law degree, I'm able to properly manage a band. I'm able to know when I'm being cheated or not, and I'm being able to set standards that are applicable worldwide. So
That's fantastic to incorporate something like law into something like music. I think that's really inspiring. There's a lot of aspiring musicians. As we have a lot of aspiring musicians that watch Close Look. Do you guys have any words of wisdom for them?
Just practice and practice together, and don't just think that practicing alone is going to fully impact the band itself, because it's all about the members being together, and I think that's the only advice I can really give.
And for me, if you are still keep practicing and you can't, the most important fundamental part of being in a band would be friendship. I don't think that we would be able to play if we didn't have the chemistry and the click that we have. I've made it very important in this group to go out and have dinner together and maybe catch a movie or just hang out and connect with one each other without hanging out so much that you want to murder the person. But again, it's that friendship and that sense of belonging that really helps. That helps you know when the person what your guitarist is going to do, or what your drummer is going to do, or know that if your drummer drops a stick, he's going to grab another one. He's just going to keep going instead of freaking out. Because I've seen many bands who play so well individually as musicians, but they just don't click and they don't make it very far. So my advice to you is to get to know your band and keep being friends versus just being a band.
You guys definitely have some great chemistry, and you have some really cool music, and we've been listening to some of it tonight. Are there any other shows that our viewers could catch you at?
Not that are coming up, but we're planning on signing up for some Supernova shows as well, playing the Tommy Music Hall. Other than that, I don't really think we have any shows lined up for us. But yeah, we'll stay tuned.
There will be summer events where I'll have set up somewhere between from here to Whistler and Squamish around them. There's always little venues, even up to Abbotsford. that I can get a hold of. So stay tuned for upcoming dates, because there will be some for sure.
Definitely. Thanks, you guys, and wish you all the best in the future.
We are Nomadic Nation, and you're watching Close Look.